It's like this mom and giving us the house on key.
Right.
You know,
It was our first
house that we branched out on.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
We didn't want to. Our intention was to sell that, take it and find somewhere in Detroit to move. But they was tripping with the property tax.
Right, the timing of it ain't quite ready yet.
Right. So I'm like, well, we might as well just go on and move there for a minute. You know, you always have things pictured out in your mind how we're going to stay there for a minute, then we're going to come back. You know.
Right.
It didn't work out there like that. Number one, we didn't do our homework the way we should have done. See, the only thing my mind was on was, it's our first house. We're going to make it regardless. But here, being back around the city, I was able to find an under-the-table job. He was able to, get his hustle on.
Yeah, right, exactly.
There,
see,
you can't
ain't none of that going on. Ain't none of that going. No kind of,
Nope. So it's like, man, I want to go, I want to come back more, I want to,
But you got to make the breakthrough of being a great salesman and woman, because that's like, see, that I call sales, they call it hustling, but I know the hustling would trigger negative, the people's minds. So I just tell them, okay, we salesmen and, saleswomen. And that's how I look at the other flip. I say, well, we got to just break this barrier
that
with
you're
y'all.
saying that out there you can't do it. That's just you, just like you was telling Zeke, and he was saying it's hard to read. It's just you is saying it.
But the reason why I say that is because the way you have to get used to your environment, the way the same way you have to get people used to you being in this new environment. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta. It's all it is we gotta get around and know people more. What people we need to be known.
That's different from you saying out there you can't hustle. See what I'm saying? That's different.
It is
because you saying that makes it true, but you don't have to say it. The same way you was telling him when you say that and you make it hard.
Right.
It's the same exact concept. Making it hard
for myself, but at the same time, it's always you. No matter where you go, you're gonna always find people who want something for nothing. They want you to pay.
Right. They want the free ride.
What
they want the free
you
ride
want from them. But when it comes to them paying what they want from you,
it's different. Right.
It's different. Right.
So that's what we learning. We learning the same thing, that you have to stay on your stuff, because everybody is doing that. That's all they doing is staying on their stuff. And they just want to only stay on their stuff and have you get on their stuff, but you got to be that same way.
And see, and the thing that I learned about it, Auntie, I'm like, man, as far as it's just a mindset. I'm like, as we change the mindset, when the more the sales become fun to us or like attractive, appealing, the more we will, go at that.
Right.
You know what I mean? To do that. Like, so I'm like, yeah, it's different. I'm thinking about, okay, now what kind of product I gotta have some different stuff. Because over there, it's these retirees, established. You know what I'm saying? Even the brothers, people who looking like us, they on retirement. So I know still I gotta sell you something. I have to have you buying something from me. So for me, my thing that I attempt to take now when I expand out, I don't want to take my teenage childhood I'm hustling with illegal items. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I'm tired of that whole activity. I don't need it coming. I don't have the trigger of the police coming. I don't know. I want to support it. Okay, well, great. Come on over here, officer. And, great. You can get this T-shirt here that we are family. And, boom, I'm really working that. But I just call it like icebreaker. I just call it breaking through. Because you just penetrate, that realm to make the connection and just sell these people stuff. And we doing it. I like to do it on a non-pressure and appealing. Way. So they ain't feeling like they see me like, oh,
right, I gotta go the other way. Right, I ain't even answering my phone.
So I just be really just work on that, Auntie. That's where my mindset is really, just at.
Because we was genuinely just really wanting to help people at first, and then we was able to see that people just only wanted you to get on what they own, and they don't want to do nothing that you're talking about. So you kind of just gotta change your little approach.
And it's just, I give you a free month. I don't mind because you paying me for that. Right. Like I say, but hey, it's just all free, and then I'm like, man, no way. I want to keep company that our ideas is let's go. Now that we haven't made any sales, let's go spend something. I'm like, man, no way.
So his dad sent him the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World.
Okay.
And so it has 10 scrolls. The first scroll was, I will form new habits and become their slaves. Second one was, I will greet this day with love in my heart. The third one was, I will persist until I succeed. The fourth one was, I am nature's greatest miracle. The fifth one was, I will live this day as if it is my last. So now we're on the sixth row.
Oh, okay.
Today, I will be a master of my emotions. The tides advance, the tides recede. Winter goes and summer comes. Summer wanes and the cold increases. The sun rises, the sun sets. The moon is full, the moon is black. The birds depart, flowers bloom, flowers fade. Seeds are sown, harvests are reaped. All nature is a circle of moves, and I am a part of nature. And so, like the tides, my moves will rise, my moves will fall. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. It is one of nature's tricks, little understood, that each day I awaken with moods that have changed from yesterday. Yesterday's joy will become today's sadness, yet today's sadness will grow into tomorrow's joy. Inside me is a wheel, constantly turning from sadness to joy, from exaltation to depression, from happiness to melancholy. Like the flowers, today's full bloom of joy will fade and wither until despondence. And yet I will remember that as today's dead flower carries the seeds of tomorrow's bloom, so too does today's sadness carry the seed of tomorrow's joy. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. And how will I master these emotions so that each day will be productive? For unless my mood is right, the day will be a failure. Trees and plants depend on the weather to flourish. But I make my own weather. Yea, I transport it with me. If I bring rain and gloom and darkness and pessimism to my customers, then they will react with rain and gloom and darkness and pessimism, and they will purchase naught. If I bring joy and enthusiasm and brightness and laughter to my customers, they will react with joy and enthusiasm and brightness and laughter, and my weather will produce a harvest of sales and a granary of gold for me. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. How will I master my emotions so that every day is a happy day and a productive one? I will learn this secret of the ages. Weak is he who permits his thoughts to control his actions. Strong is he who forces his actions to control his thoughts. Each day when I awake, I will follow this plan of battle before I am captured by the forces of sadness, self-pity, and failure. If I feel depressed, I will sing.
All that is Proverbs.
If I feel sad, I will laugh. If I feel ill, I will double my labor. If I feel fear, I will plunge ahead. If I feel inferior, I will wear new garments. If I feel uncertain, I will raise my voice. If I feel poverty, I will think of wealth to come. If I feel incompetent, I will remember past success. If I feel insignificant, I will remember my goals. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. Henceforth, I will know that only those with inferior ability can always be at their best. And I am not inferior. There will be days when I must constantly struggle against forces which would tear me down. Those such as despair and sadness are simple to recognize, but there are others which approach me with a smile and a hand of friendship, and they can also destroy me. Against them too, I must never relinquish control. If I become overconfident, I will recall my failures. If I overindulge, I will think of past hungers. If I feel complacency, I will remember my competition. If I enjoy moments of greatness, I will remember moments of shame. If I feel all-powerful, I will stop the wind. If I attain great wealth, I will remember one unfed mouth. If I become overly proud, I remember a moment of weakness. If I feel my skill is unmatched, I will look at the stars. Today, I will be a master of my emotions. And with this new knowledge, I will also understand and recognize the moods on who I talk. Tuesday. Darlene be home.
Yep, Darlene be home.
Tuesday. too. Is that all that is some good philosophy. They took Proverbs and Psalms
and brought it all together for you. Make it simple.
You're individual, so just so I can get this out.
And with this new knowledge, I will also understand and recognize the moves of he on whom I call. I will make allowances for his anger and irritation of today, for he knows not the secret of controlling his mind.
Yeah, they don't know what they do.
I can withstand his arrows and insults for now. I know that tomorrow he will change and be a joy to approach. No longer will I judge a man on one meeting. No longer will I fail to call again tomorrow on he who meets me with hate today. This day he will not buy gold chariots for a penny, yet tomorrow he would exchange his home for a tree. My knowledge of this secret will be my key to great wealth. Henceforth I will recognize and identify the mystery of moves in all mankind and in me. And from this moment I am prepared to control whatever personality awaits in me each day. I will master my mystery of moves through positive action. And when I master my moves, I will control my destiny. Today I control my destiny, and my destiny is to become the greatest salesman in the world. I will become master of myself. I will become great.
Yeah.
So you have to read this stuff every day. Yeah, but just really just to be able to reiterate what we already know, like you said, but it's this program that'll have us say some stuff like you said. I already know, I just told him to say that, but it'll have just some stuff and we'll put it on ourselves the same way, and then we won't make that offer to those that will call on us, and we know that we can sell them something, but like you said, they might have said no or gave you that look or whatever, and we just know we got to just keep selling. It don't even matter because they buy stuff every day.
It's nonstop. You got to.
Yeah, having a ball.
That's just what we just work on. I'm just like say, my auntie, I could just focus in it. I know that's the strength stuff I could do. I'm like, man, I just focus. I know I ain't going running around. I just come, out, pull myself, just out of the consumer. Because because the flip side is, if you with people in the streets, you just spending all the money. When you with your family, I'm like, man, it create an emotional engine. Because if they offer you to say, well, you want to go with me to go out of town, or you want to go with... See, if you ain't addressed, just really just really be able to do it. Same way like in the little thing with Keith and the babies now. And I'm happy, yes. You got your uncle, you got you a couple dollars. But now I'm on your head. You just going to the store again, man. No, you can't. You better take them couple dollars and you got to stack that. You better go back in that refrigerator, get one of them juices, get one of the pops, But I just, attempt just to work it though, and still my motto is I'm going to let you make your own choice. But I know I'm doing the right thing. Like y'all to tell us, hey, I'm showing you what to do. I'm giving you constant instructions. I'll never give up on it. And as long as I live the example, that's what I see. Like I say, with you being, you and I, that's what I say, y'all did it first. Say, get married, be together, on the east side, still come get in, and then, boom, shot, the next move. Mom and them do the same thing. Her moms and stepdad, the same thing. I'm seeing y'all, set your mind to something and do it, And to me, the sacrifice is that, I'm like, man, the sacrifice is you not doing what everybody else is. It's in the cost. It's gonna be cause you could have days that you're not able to get a physical appearance going on. I'm like, man, you gotta just be happy.
I'm here.
Yeah. So I just work on that, like I say, with myself, because I just see it. I'm like, man, I can't keep this up with y'all. Y'all to be 20, 25, and 30. Because mom and them, tell us the real. I need your help today. Now, if you ain't found out how to have $1,000. What you got, Karan? What's that, man? What is that, Karan? He hanging with his dad. He hanging with dad.
Dad's coming, he coming.
He's like, if daddy come out, I'm gonna come out.
I'm going where my dad is going.
Yeah, you like those.
Yeah, so me, auntie, I be sharing it with everybody in his family that I come across that I've always been placed in the exact perfect position to succeed. So I always met the best. I met the greatest pool player in the world. You know how to shoot pool. I did everything he said. They be like, Andy, how you wind up on the fire department or the Marine Corps or, you know, doing any of the stuff I've been doing. I've always just been placed in exact position to succeed. So, you know, I actually prayed to God for knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, love, beauty, justice, foundation, power, and strength. And he showed up the same way. You know what I'm saying? So I know that if we pray for something, and it could be answered, and then we have to do what's required, and then we will get the reward. So it's like we just have to be thankful and grateful. It's like ask and it is received, but during the buffer period, we have to be thankful and grateful. Right. And if we're not thankful and grateful, then we look like we didn't get what we asked for.
Right. Exactly. Thank you, baby.
And you just wasn't able to get through the buffer period. So. If you've been praying for something lately, just know that this is what happened today. We got our prayers answered. We did exactly what we asked for.
Always.
It's just all about us really doing what's required. Once we recognize, all right, this is what I asked for. I did want somebody to help me do this or help me do that or whatever it is. All right, now we got to actually take the steps to do what's required so that we can make this fine. We can do what the Creator put us here for to do today and take it further and whatever it is. It's going to work out. That's just always been the way it's happened for me. I can't go by nobody else, but I know you the best. I always do the best. I don't meet one for sort of getting up on. No. Right. Come on, all the way at the top of the level. So I know you the best. So I'm willing and able to do what's required. And I'll do whatever it is you're saying do. I know you got to give me some stuff, and I got to give you some stuff. It's all about us really seeing the value in each other. Seeing what you got is no less than what I got. What I got is no less than what you got. I can help you with what you're doing. It won't take away from what I'm doing. You can help me with what I'm doing. It won't take away from what you're doing. We got to come up with something else that we can put into that will be helping both of us.
At the same time, others around us. You coming back?
Yeah, I got this back.
Okay. Let's go an extra mile.
Taking that. I hear you though.
Everybody not willing to go that extra mile to do that creative work. Dealing with our children, we have to come up with creative choices, but everybody not willing to do that. Some people just want to say, do this, don't do that, go here, and then they go on the box with you. That's what they do. But if you come up with creative choices and give them do this or that, they will pick one or the other.
I always say your kids gonna fight with you just like you fight with your ultimate father.
Or you could share and work together with them, and they will share and work together with you.
But you gonna always be, because it's in our nature. You gonna always
when you tend to take something, I'm gonna take it back. That's why I said if you share and work together with them, they will share and work together with you. But we always do it by attempting to take the control from them. Right. We think we have that right because I'm your parent. You in my house, you get to do what I say do. But that's just gonna be a fight because they're gonna attempt to take the control right back. It's part of nature. But if we was actually to open up our hands and say, hey, you could do this or that, I'm happy about whichever one you choose. Right. They would choose one or the other, and then we could both be happy about it. But it'd be different. It takes creativity. It takes for you to go the extra mile. Once again, we are not just willing or able to do that all the time. Because a lot of times we haven't been given it, and so I don't really have it to get to my parents. I learned the way I learned. Hey, my parent told me, hey, you do what I say, do what I say. You know, so that's all I know to tell my child to do.
Until you learn something new.
When you know more, you must do more. And I say must only because you do have a choice, but the choice is either you're going to suffer. That's it, you obedient or you suffer. That's why I say must, because hey, you going to do this or you going to suffer. I done did all my suffering and all my lumps. I always say, that's why I say must.
Right. You know what I mean? Well, and then we going to suffer because even though we don't have to hang on that cross again, we do got to bear our own.
That's it. We're not victims anymore. We're victors. And as long as we become the victim, it's going to be just a long wait. Yeah. We be waiting and waiting and waiting. But when we take responsibility for our own actions, knowing that what goes around comes around, and you know more, you must do more. When you can love your neighbor as thyself, love the one true God, and know that He is in me, then you're able to follow those universal principles, and everything is given from the universe to you.
Can't help but that you finally got it, huh?
I'm thankful and grateful for you. And so that we was able to make it to
and
you
I'm
today.
So grateful. I said as soon as y'all walked in, thank you, Jesus, praise God, that I was finally able to lay eyes on my niece and my nephew.
I'm glad it worked out. I told myself, I get some money out to you. When I talked to you, I didn't have no money. I said, what you said? I said, hey,
well, I'm going to tell you, just like I told your brother, the next time we see each other, we are all gonna be more prosperous,
yes,
more healthy,
yes,
more wealthy,
yes,
and more wise. In the name of Jesus. I done already claimed it.
Yes, true indeed. It's like every word has power. So
oh yeah.
we claim everything and say everything that we desire every moment, every day. And it's just different. Some people are, we had that habit of continually talking about what we don't desire.
Right.
And that produces what we don't desire. So it takes discipline. And like I said, when you're around your peers is what's going to be you. So everything you do is the people around you is going to reflect you. So you have to do major time with major influences and minor time with minor influences. That's, we love our family. We know we attached to them, but I can only do major time with you if you're a major influence. So if your presence in my life adds no value, then my absence makes no difference.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Let me turn. I'll be right back. Let me turn. Because I know you're going to keep going in and out.
Yeah. Gotta let them know. So what's up, man? Got you some candy, and you got a slushie. Dad hooked you up. That's what's up. You having a good day? Been watching TV? Or you was resting? You was watching TV? That's what's up. That's cool. So what's up, champ?